Om Sri Sri Ramakrishna Namah. After a great respect to our ancient Rishi Sri Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, I am going to talk the real analysis of Patanjali Yoga science invented by our great scientist Maharishi Patanjali on spiritual science. The religions are of two types. One is communal religion, another is non-communal religion. Science is always belong to non-communal religion, but mythology are belong to communal religions. The yoga science of Maharishi Patanjali is always coming in the category of non-communal religions. This is a great fact to have in our understandings. Both communals and non-communal religions are respectable, but the non-communal religions, which is based on science, gives more benefit to us. Therefore, we are interested to discuss about the yoga science, which is completely non-communals. It is always universals, and it is true for all and true for all times and true for all places belong to us. Therefore, we should, before entering to yoga principle, we should note the fact, have the fact that yoga science is a practical science which is completely non-communal and free from any communities, ideas or limitations. It is always free to all. Therefore, I am telling all the curious students that before entering to yoga practice, we should know that yoga is a science which is completely free from communal ideas and communal aggressions and communal limitations. It is always universal for us. Therefore, it is very interesting science in the world, which is invented our great spiritual scientist Maharishi Patanjali. In our previous discussion, we have already told you that yoga is a great science for our modifications in short span of lives. The basic principle of yoga, we should be well taught and understand it properly. The basic principles of yoga is that there is 3 stages of our mind. One is sleeping, second is awakening, and third is Samadhi. But we are every day enjoying sleeping and acquiring stage of our mind, but not enjoying Samadhi. Therefore, we are so much worse in understanding, studyings, and doing some importance and vital work in the or any some more qualities in our life. We are poor in strength, poor in thoughts, and poor in character, and poor in behaviors. This main root cause of it that we are not attending Samadhi or not trying to attend Samadhi or no teachers to have Samadhi, no education to have Samadhi. Therefore, we are going poor and poorer and poorer and downward trodden moving. Therefore, we are actually not improving in this life, but you are going down and down to in this life to miserable conditions. It is pathetic idea that people are thinking they are moving upwards and towards science and improvements, but it is not true. Improvement means the real modifications of our insights or consciousness. We should, the very important third number of fact is that consciousness is are of two types. One is relative consciousness and another is absolute consciousness. We are always using relative consciousness and thinking that we are great, but it is not true. The absolute consciousness, which is God, that is great. The yoga science always giving us the whole scientific skills and ideas to achieve that absolute consciousness in our body. The body is made by a God for his achievements. We should achieve God in these lives by proper method of practice and complete ourselves. It is the actually aim of our human beings, but you are misutilizing the body. You are utilizing the bodies for our physical pleasures, which is cause of all sufferings. Therefore, we are poor in our thoughts and poor in our characters and poor in our behaviors. Therefore, we are not liked by anyone. When absolute consciousness remain in our body, will be attractive in our skill of talking, our thoughts of talking, our whole expression will be valuable and scientific and helpful to others. So all those reasons people are invited to come the yoga science to fulfill their aim and to achieve their goal. Now the sutras after Atha Yoga Anusasanam, the second one is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga means Samadhi. We have discussed about it in first aphorisms. that it is the supreme stage of our mind, not it is lower as sleeping or lower as awakening. It is superior to all, because in the stage in our body, the pure absolute consciousness preserve in our body and make us valuables and attractives and jewels, make it yourself jewels. Therefore, the science is very important science. The practice is under the hands of teachers, not in the hands of any book. Today I am speaking about the law of, that is sutras, invented by Maharishi Patanjali. After a great respect to him, I am now closing my talking today and wait for next analysis of sutras. I hope all will come to practice this valuable and important spiritual science to modify ourselves into a supreme one. Om Sri Sri Ramakrishna Namah Iti.